Around 1,500 years ago, an Irish missionary called St Trossachs arrived at Loch Lomond, bringing Christianity to the area. At the time, Loch was called Clackendu, the Dark Village, because it lay in the shadows of the surrounding hills. St Trossachs was later martyred and his body was embalmed with sweet herbs. We start our 50-minute drive from Glasgow to Loch Lomond along the A82. Loch Lomond is packed full of history, going back centuries, so we thought we would start our drone experience right here at Loch at Loch Lomond for some great views. Loch Lomond is the largest loch in Scotland and one of the largest freshwater lakes in the whole of the United Kingdom. It is almost as famous as her sister, just up the road, Loch Ness, which is deeper than Loch Lomond. You really get to appreciate the vastness of this beautiful loch from these aerial views. Back in 1980, Scottish television started filming a daytime soap opera called Take the High Road right here in Loch, and the soap ran until 2003. Loch Lomond is a special place for me and my family because back in 2011, when my father died, he wanted his ashes spread across Loch Lomond just as he did with his mother. Well, back on the road again, next stop, the Falls of Falloch. Rob Roy is a bit of a Scottish folk hero. He was born in 1671 in Glengale, in the west end of Loch Katrine. He is a direct descendant from Kenneth MacAlpine, the 9th century King of the Scots. That's why Rob Roy's motto was "Royal is my race." Rob Roy was also known as a cattle herder and dealer. He entered a financial arrangement with the Duke of Montrose The deal went sour. Rob Roy had lost his money and cattle. He could not pay the Duke back his money. He was then declared an outlaw. As a result, Rob Roy's lands were taken from him and his houses was burnt to the ground. Rob Roy swore revenge on the kinsfolk of the Duke of Montrose. He organised bands of sympathisers who raided Montrose's cattle and collected rent from Montrose's tenants. Historians have come to the conclusion that the Duke of Montrose's motive was simply greed for more land and a political move. He was against the Jacobites and suspected Rob Roy of Jacobite plotting. The Falls of Falloch, also known as Rob Roy's bathtub. It is said that he used to bathe in the dark deep pool beneath the waterfall. This is part of the River Falloch that runs all the way down and feeds into Loch Lomond itself. Time to get back on the road again, so we head back down the A82 until we reach Tarbit. Then we chuck a right and head up the A83. We follow all the way up alongside the old military road till we reach the Rest and Be Thankful commemorative stone. The Rest and Be Thankful commemorative stone just sits off the A83. 245 metres above sea level, looking down the valley of Glencroe. You can also see the Old Valley Military Road, which was engineered by General Wade during the subjection of Scotland following the Jacobite uprising. The completion of this road was in 1750. Today, this road is used by many when the rocks and debris fall from the hills on the A83 that sits just right above the old military road. General Wade was sent to Scotland in 1724 and reported back to his superiors that more than half of the 22,000 men living in the Highlands at that time were capable of bearing arms and ready to cause new troubles and fight for the King James III, known as the Old Pretender. There was a network of military roads constructed by General Wade in the middle part of the 18th century by the order of the British government in an attempt to bring order to the Highlands that had risen up in the Jacobean uprising of 1715. General Wade's strategy was to locate fortified barracks across the Highlands. Rob Roy took part in the first Jacobite uprising in 1689 alongside his father, and again in the 1715 uprising. He also took part in the Battle of Glenshiel of 1719, where it is claimed he got injured, and victory was claimed by the English government. This film is dedicated to my late father, who died in 2011. His last wish was to have his ashes spread across Loch Lomond, just as he did his mother before him.